Bleeder on the shader over in the Eredivisie, as of course we welcome in 2022. Of course, top flight football over the Dutch returns this week, and so do my predictions, and they're coming at you next. That's right, folks. Back once again with another prediction video today. We look forward to match day number 19 over in the Bleeder on the shader Eredivisie. That's right, of course. And if you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe and get your hanging to all things Dutch football related, blah blah rose related, world football related. We've got it all here, boys. Under one Ruski, we do have a title race on our hand. That's right, PSV and Ajax, of course, separated by just 1 point. Of course, breathing down the next, as that, of course, Feyenoord as well, still in the hunt. Of course, a first touch title in a long time. We'll get into that in a second. Of course, big shout out to my VRPs. They're the Patreons, guys. Thank you for your loving. Of course, behind the scenes, I do appreciate it. But anyway, let's get cracking. Of course, it's been a while. Of course, the old Dutchland's been in a long old winter break. And I needed that as well. Needed a break myself. So we're back to take a little look at the Dutch action. So here we go. Recap our situation when I last left you with these games. Of course, Vitesse Eindhoven picked up a 1-0 win over Zwolle. AZ Alkmaar also got themselves a win over Groningen as well. 1-0 win for them. So Heracles Almelo and Cambuur duked it out to a 1-1 draw and a host of 1-1 draws over in the Dutch top flight. Sparta Rotterdam also with a 1-1 draw against Waalwijk. Heerenveen, Dilluster Feyenoord, as I said, keeping up the heat in third at the moment. 4 points off the top spot, as of all three sides at the top table played 18 games as well. We've broken the back of it, of course, into the back end of the season now. Meanwhile, Utrecht against Twente, 1-1 draw there. Twente keeping up the heat in 6th. Willem II picking up a loss though against NEC Nijmegen. Nijmegen have had a fantastic season for them since their return. PSV Eindhoven though, 2-0 winners of a go-ahead Eagles, and of course Ajax thumped Fortuna Sittard 5-0. But the remaining second. Wow, indeed. Let's take a look at, of course, the table. The table looks like this. PSV 1 point clear over Ajax, who of course 3 points clear over Feyenoord. Down the foot of the table, PEC Zwolle going down. Looks like they are going to go down with just 6 points on the card so far this season. Sittard as well joining them. Sparta Rotterdam in a bit of trouble. Team not in trouble is, of course, FC Twente doing bits in 6th position at the table. That's, of course, the leaderboard, aka the top of the table there. What about the leaderboard for us in the prediction league? Well, we broke at the back of it now in the second half of the season. So we're going to start with a brand new squeaky clean leaderboard, but we're still going to have the master leaderboard. Now, next week, once, of course, we get over the hump of this FA Cup weekend and all that kind of stuff, I will update the master leaderboards for the patrons. Now, if you are a Patreon, a big shout out to some of them in there. Jimmy Watton's in there, of course, Russell Frost, patrons as well. So big shout out to you guys for giving some love to the channel, of course, behind the scenes. So you guys will get access to that. And if you want to get access to that, just simply consider joining the Patreon gang from a little to as much as you like. But right here, right now, at the back end of the season, Kevin, Winky, Jordan, JSBFC, are great, and Gaming Charlie are your current leaders for the second half of the season. So meanwhile, of course, since you've been going, we've broken into the back of another month. This is actually a good chance for anybody to win Predictor of the Month because there's only 2 weekends in it, or give or take anyway. So the winner of the Predictor of the Month is the personal persons who have accumulated the most points in the last month. Now, we're talking about December now. I'm going to reveal who the winner or winners of that is in a moment. Of course, you can win in multiple months, and of course, you can be multiple winners as well. And at the end of the season, one of those multiple winners will be selected from a list, of course, and of course, we'll be given a prize here, probably a gift card or something like that. Nothing crazy, but that's of course to look forward to. But until then, who won the December Predictor of the Month for the Eredivisie? Well, it was Winky, of course. It was absolutely fantastic for the Winky, of course, winning it for the second time. Now Kevin's up there with 3 though. He's got himself a real good chance to win it at the end of the campaign. But of course, there's still a lot of months up ahead. In fact, how many we got? January, February, March, April, 4 maybe 5 months ahead. So we're just around about basically the halfway mark. So get involved for the second half of the season and get your name in lights. So here we go then. Of course, if you do want to get involved, this is the best place to do it. Cutley/Dutch to get in amongst it. So here are the games that we're going to be looking at. And I'm going to try and slow it down some here. Not incredibly slow, but enough to hopefully attract some new viewers here. So here we go. Zwolle taking on Willem II. Playing each other for the 27th time. The previous 26th, though, since 2002. 10 wins to Zwolle, 12 wins to Willem II. And we've got 4 draws. Zwolle, though, coming into just 1 win in 6 for them. 33% form up against the Willem II side, who haven't won in at least 9 matches. They've actually lost 9 matches in a row, but haven't won in the last 12. 0% form. Coming at you, though. Last time over in Wilhelm, it was a 1-0 win for Wilhelm. That was back on my birthday, August 2021. It was the reverse fixture for this one. And of course, Zwolle coming into it on the back of a 1-0 loss against Vitesse. Wilhelm, though, also losing to Nijmegen last time around. Look at the odds here. 11-10 is your host on this one. 12-5 is your draw. 5-2 is your away win. That's Wilhelm on this one. Of course, on Friday, the 14th of January, this game. For me, going to go with the hosts to get at least a point. Wilhelm, of course, breaking a hoodoo. New year, new start. And of course, we'll start unbeaten in my eyes. Feyenoord will take on Vitesse Arnhem. A bit of a game, of course, this weekend. Played each other 60 times in the past. 30 wins for Feyenoord, 11 wins for Vitesse, and 19 draws. Of course, Feyenoord coming to this, 1 in 4 for them. 58% form for them. Up against the Vitesse Arnhem side, winning 5 of the last 6, 92% form. One of the form teams in the division. Last round over, of course, in Feyenoord with a 0-0 draw back in April 2021. The away side hasn't won this game since Feyenoord beat Vitesse in Vitesse way back on April 2017. Meanwhile, Feyenoord did beat Heerenveen last round. Vitesse picking up a 1-0 win over Zwolle last time out, of course, last year. The odds on this one, we have 29 on is your final, 7-2 is your draw, 11-2 is your away win. That's, of course, Vitesse Arnhem. Going to go with the win for the hosts here. 2-1 win for Feyenoord to take 3 points and again keep up the heat in the top 3. Meanwhile, Nijmegen, they're going to be hosting, of course, Heracles Almelo. I'm trying to find that one. Nijmegen, there we go. Heracles Almelo locking horns for the 27th time. Previous 26 have gone, 13 of them have gone for Nijmegen. 8 wins have gone for Almelo, and of course 5 draws. That's, of course, stretching back to 2005. Of course, Nijmegen coming to this, winning 3 in the bouts, 50% form. Up against the Almelo side, just 1 win in 2. For that 1 win in 6, also 25% form for them as well. Last round over in Heracles Almelo. Scrap that. Last time around in NEC, Nijmegen was a 3-1 win for Nijmegen. That was back in March 2017. Of course, Nijmegen picking up a 1-0 win over Willem II. Of course, Heracles Almelo drawing with Cambuur last time around. Look at the odds here. 7-5 is your host, 12-5 is your draw, and 15-8 is your away win. That's Heracles Almelo here. Going to go with the win for the hosts here. 2-0 win for Nijmegen again to kick off 2022 with a bang. Groningen, they're going to be locking horns against PSV, of course, on Sunday. And now these two sides played each other 55 times in the past since 1993. 7 wins for Groningen, 36 wins for PSV, and 12 draws. Just 1 win in 6, though, for Groningen. Of course, 42% form up against a PSV side, winning 4 now on the bounce. 83% form for them at the moment. Last time around over in Groningen was a 3-1 win for PSV. They've won 6 on the bounce, of course, against Groningen. Kicking on forward, though, Groningen did draw with Meppen. That was a friendly, doesn't really count. But last competitive match was against Heracles, was against AZ Alkmaar, and they lost 1-0. Meanwhile, of course, PSV picked up a 2-0 win over Go Ahead Eagles way back on the 23rd of December. Look at the odds here. We have Groningen at 50-2, 11-4 on is your PSV, and 17-4 is your bloody draw. Going to go with a 2-1 win for PSV on the road here. And, of course, kicking it off 22 also with a big fat win. Groningen up against PSV. I've just bloodied on that. We're looking at Go Ahead Eagles. That's right, Go Ahead Eagles up against RKC Waalwijk. There we go. Here we, of course, played each other 25 times in the past. 8 wins apiece and 9 draws, of course. Go Ahead Eagles winning just 1 win out of 5, 42% form. Up against a Waalwijk side, just 1 win in 4 for them, 50% form. Last time around over in the Go Ahead Eagles, it was a what we're looking at. 5-4 win for Waalwijk. That was, of course, Eredivisie relegation promotion playoff way back in May 2019. Go Ahead Eagles did lose to PSV. In fact, they've got back-to-back games without scoring a goal. Up against the Waalwijk side, who picked up a draw against Sparta Rotterdam last time out. 21-20 is your hosts here. 30-5 is your draw. 23-10 is your course, your Waalwijk here. Going to go with the hosts here. 2-0 win for Go Ahead Eagles to kick on with a boost. Meanwhile, Utrecht, a difficult game for Ajax, of course, as they go to the Stadion Galgenwaard. Played 62 times in the past. 18 wins for Utrecht, 32 wins for Ajax, and of course 12 draws. Just 1 win in 6 though for Utrecht. 42% form up against the Ajax side. 5 wins in the past 6, 83% form as well. Last time round over in Utrecht was a 3-0 win for Ajax. They already played each other back in October. It was a 1-0 win for Utrecht. Meanwhile, Utrecht picking up a draw. In fact, back-to-back draws for them heading into this. In fact, they've drawn 3 of the last 4 in the league. In fact, they've drawn the last 3 in the league. I guess the Ajax side, of course, coming into this with 3 clean sheets on the bout, scoring 11 goals in the past 3 games combined. Look at the odds here. We've got 90-4 for the host on this one, 4-1 is your draw, and 94 on is your Ajax. They are red hot favourites, and of course they're going to be red hot. I'm giving a 2-2 draw though for me. Surprise there perhaps, and maybe Ajax will kick off with a stutter. Meanwhile, going on forward, Cambuur taking on, of course, Sparta Rotterdam over in The Cambuur Stadium played each other 25 times in the past since 1993. 8 wins for Cambuur, 14 wins for Sparta, and 3 draws. Just 1 win and 5 though for Cambuur, 42% form against the Sparta Rotterdam side. So I just 1 defeat the past 4. However, only drawn in the last 3 of the last 6 as well. No wins in a while. Last time around over in Cambuur was a 3-3 draw way back in January 2019 in the Eredivisie. Of course, that's the second tier. Cambuur picking up a draw against last time around against Almelo. Where Sparta doing the same against Waalwijk, with both at 1-1 draws way back before Christmas. You look at the odds here, 30 to 10 to your host. That's Cambuur, of course. We got 30 to 5 is your draw, and 9 to 5 is your away win. That's Sparta Rotterdam. Going to go with a draw again here, 1-1. Right down the middle. Kicking off, we have my boys FC 20 taking on Heerenveen. Let's get into this one. Over the Grootfesta, special 59 times since 1993, 25 wins for Twente, 20 wins for Heerenveen, and 14 draws. Twente competitors unbeaten in the last 6, picking up 4 wins in the past 5, 83% form for them. Up against the Heerenveen side, just 1 defeat in the past 6 as well, 67% form for them at the moment. Last time over at the Grootfesta was a 0-0 draw way back in January 2021. The home side hasn't won this game since Heerenveen beat Enschede, aka Twente, back in February 2018. Twente picking up a 1-1 draw against Utrecht last time around. Of course, Heerenveen did lose to a Feyenoord last time out. Look at the odds here, 2019 on. They are your favourites. Of course, 30 to 5 is short, and 30 to 5 is also your away win here. I'm going to go with my boys here back in the 20. 2-0 win for them. And of course, starting off 2022 with a 2-0 win. Fortuna Sittard will wrap up this weekend up against AZ Alkmaar on Sunday, January the 16th. Of course, played each other 18 times in the past. 4 wins for Fortuna Sittard, 11 wins for AZ, and 3 draws. Just 1 win to 6 though for Fortuna Sittard, 25% form up against the AZ side, who are 6 wins on the bounce, 100% form. The team to avoid right now. Last time around over in Sittard, that was a 6-goal thriller. 3-3 it was back in September 2020. Sittard though did lose to Ajax 5-0 last time around. Of course, AZ picking up a 1-win over Groningen last time around. Look at the odds. 11 to 2 are your host. 29 on is your AZ. Red hot favourites. 50 to 4 is your draw. AZ are on the climb here, and they're going to go with another 2-0 win on the road to kick off the new year with a bang. That's it, my friends. Of course, be sure to give the video some love and smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe. Get involved, of course, with the cut/Dutch to get your predictions in. Now, I didn't really cover this, but of course we've had a bit of a stuttered back end of last season, and of course a bit of a rigid start to this season. Of course, the channel came to a halt for about a week, and it kind of threw me off my balance a little bit. But what I wanted to get out there before we close up the video here is I want to look out for football specialists from around the world, around Europe, to get involved with the channel, and of course the future for 2022. We're looking for Dutch football specialists to get involved with some content creation, maybe guest appearances on Zoom and stuff like that. For building, I'm building for a big old 2022 next season. Big year domestic, big year in the leagues, big year of course with the World Cup. So if you think you are of course a budding content creator or somebody who wants to get into that line of a hobby, maybe get in touch with me, whether it's down below in the comment section, or better still, follow me over on Twitter, and of course hit me up that way. But until then, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to give the video a love and smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe. I'll see you soon, of course, whenever we come back for, of course, the next one, which of course will be at the end of these games. Until then, dudes, we're donezoed.